What is going on, guys? Hope you're all doing fantastic. As you can tell, I got real clothes on today. I'm not even in pajamas for this video, so you know it's about to be a guitar lesson. So today what I have for you are three, I almost held up two fingers, three, let's see, what am I going to call this video? I don't know yet. Like intense hybrid pentatonic licks. That title's too long, so I'll think of something. But they're hybrid picking pentatonic licks. I got three of them for you. They're really cool. The one I literally came up with 5 minutes ago. And so I had another one planned, but this one I thought was a lot cooler, and moved us all from literally from here all the way up to the top of the fretboard. So you guys will be checking that out. That's going to be the third lick. Save that one for last. I think it's the best one. But other than that, yeah, let's just check out the licks and let's get me to quit talking and to start rocking! Okay, so here is lick number one. Now the tabs are over on my website, which you can find the link down below. And other than that, let's go. And here is lick number two. And last but certainly not least, lick number three. Okay, so let's get to breaking these down. It took me like 1,000 times to play that third lick right. So the first lick is this one, which is totally a Nudo Betancourt inspired ripoff. So he does this in, I think, the Porno Graffiti solo, something similar to it. And I'm adding one note that's not technically pentatonic. So we'll get to that in a minute though. So here's the lick, real nice and slow. So we're out of the 5th position of our E minor pentatonic scale, which if you don't know, it looks like this. And if you don't know your pentatonic scale, I highly recommend going and learning it, especially if you want that rock and roll kind of vibe to your playing. So what we're doing here is a very typical run. But what I'm doing here is I'm adding a string skip, and that's why the hybrid picking comes in handy. So we're going to go... So it's 12, pull off 10, hammer on 12 on the low E string. Then I pluck 9 on the D string. I skip over the A, and I use my middle finger to pluck that D. Then I go back to 12 on the low E, and then back to 9. Okay? Okay, so we have that much. Then I'm going to go 12 to 9 on the D, then back to 12 on the A, back to 9, and then 12 to 10 on the A. So, and that's kind of like one little section of the lick. Now, if you want, watch my right hand so you can see exactly what notes are being picked and which ones are being plucked. So it's pick, pluck. So, sorry. Then I pick this one. Pick, pluck, pick. And I would definitely recommend going and grabbing those tabs if you need them, or if you just want to do it by ear, you can go to the start when I played it slow. So, okay, now we're going to start on the A string. Same exact pattern, but we're going to go 12 on the A to 9 on the G. So I'm sorry, 12, pull off 10, hammer on 12 on the A, then 9 on the G, back to 12 on the A, then back to 9. So then you're going to go 12, pull off 9 on the G, then 12 on the D, 9 on the G, then 12 to 9 on the D. So, okay? I'm sure you guys can see the pattern. Now here's the part that I want to cover. Now this next note is not in the pentatonic scale. So technically, we're getting that like major third there. And it works because it just sounds sweet. So I use that note all the time. So what we're doing here is we're going to take this and we're going to start here where we left off. Now we're going to start here on the D string, so it's 12, pull off 9 on the D, hammer on 12. Now I'm going to reach down and get 9 on the B. Now normally we'd play 10 to stay in pentatonic, but we're going to go to 9. So, and you go back to that 12. Sorry. Yeah, that right there. It's the same pattern that we've been doing, just a different note. So. Okay. But this one's just all 12s and 9s, so it's 9, 12, 9, 12, pull off 9, 12 on the G, 9 on the B, and then 12, pull off 9. Then you start again. And that's just 12, 9, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12. Where's that note? So one more time, it goes like this. It's a cool one. You can use that pattern all over the place. You know, lots of cool things you can do with that riff. Even try spreading it out. I've never done it, but I'm sure you can get a little bit wider of a pattern and get a real nice arpeggiated sound. Okay, so on to lick number 2. Now this is one of my favorite ones, and it's what I love to do with pentatonics. I'm combining the different shapes. So I don't like to just stick in one shape all the time. For this one I'm combining 2nd and 1st position, and then shifting to 1st and 5th, and then 5th and 4th. So here it is real nice and slow. There we go, and I think I forgot to hybrid pick some of those notes. You can pick it whichever way you want. I mean, all of these are going to work for either, but I was hybrid picking. So the first part here, you know, just like the other one, it's good to get just a little block of it down. So that's this general idea of the lick, is this. Okay, and what I'm doing here is it's 17 pull off, 15 pull off, 12 on the high string. Now that starts with a pluck, so I start with plucking that with my middle finger. Then I pick 15 on the B. Then I go back to the high string and do 15 pull off 12 with a pluck. So, okay. Then I'm going to go back to the B and it's 15 pull off 12 on the B. Whoa, maybe. And you might be asking yourself, what's the advantage of having hybrid picking? What happens is it keeps your right hand from having to jump all over the place. Because if I pick it all, my hand moves a lot. But if I go like this, my picking hand only has to play downs. That's it. It's just because my pluck takes the place of an up pick, so it's down, down, and it looks cool. No, it doesn't look cool. Well, I mean, it kind of does. I don't know. So anyway, so the next one is this. Now it starts out the same way. It's 17 to 15 to 12. Then you go to 14 on the G, and then it's 15 pull off 12 on the B, and then 14 pull off 12 on the G. So I like this one probably the best because it uses all of our fingers. I love stuff that like uses all 4 of our fingers. So I would practice just getting those 2 combined. Okay, next we're gonna go. Hopefully yours is a lot cleaner than that. So, except we just did this one. Now the next one is this. This is going to be, again, the picking remains the same on all of these. It's 16, 14, 12, 14 on the D, then 14, 12 on the G, and then 14, 12 on the D. So, okay, now so far we've been in 1st and 2nd position this whole time. Now we're going to shift down. We're going to go like this. So we're going to get 14 pull off, 12 pull off 9 on the G, then 12 on the D, and then 12 to 9 on the G, and then 12 to 9 on the D. So we've now combined 5th and 1st as far as our pentatonic shapes go. Now the next one we just simply move up a string. I think this is what I did. So we're going to go to the D string. Now this is going to be 14 pull off, 12 pull off 9 again, then 12 on the A, then 12 to 9 on the D, and then 12 to 10 on the A string. So And the final one here is 12, 10, 7, then 10 on the low E. And then you're going to do 10, 7 on the A, and then 10, what was it, 7 on the low E, and then end on an E somewhere. Wherever any note is. Alright, so on to the third and final one. Now this one is kind of a doozy, because like I said, I just came up with it. So if I'm kind of stumbling through it, as always, resort to the tabs. So here we go. This one goes like this. We're nice and slow. So that was that one kind of slowed down. It's very similar to the other one. It's kind of like the reverse of it. And you know, it's kind of like what I always tell my students is, get the most out of a lick you come up with. So flip it around, turn around, stretch your hands out. You know, throw it into a different scale. If I, you know, I could do, you know, throw stuff around a lot like that. That was a Rick Graham lick. But so this one goes like this. So you're gonna go 3 hammer on 7 on the low E string. It's all still totally pentatonic. E minor for all of these also. Okay, now that's a pick. Now we're gonna go to the A string. 3 hammer on 5 on the A. Okay? Then you're going to go back to 7 on the low E string and pick that one. So, pick, pluck, pick. Now on the A string you're going to do 3 hammer on 5, hammer on 7. So it's 3, 7, 5, 3, 7, then 3, 5, 7. Sorry, confusing myself. And again, just get that part down. So I'm just going to move this up to the scale. So this is basically second and third position of our pentatonic scale. So the next part of it is this one. We're going to be in our third position, E minor pentatonic, which is 5 to 7 on the A string. Okay, and then you're going to do 5, 7 on the D. Okay, then you have to roll your finger up and get that 7 on the A again. Then it's going to be 5, 7, 9 hammered on. So it's pick, pluck, pick, pluck. Just a nice sounding little run there. The next one is this one, kind of a big stretch, which is going to be 7 to 9 on the D, 7 to 9 on the G. Roll your finger again, get that 9. Then it's 7, 9, 12 on the G. Okay. Now we move up here to this one, which is the same exact thing. So I'm gonna not mention the hammer on stuff like that. It's the same pattern for each one. So it's just gonna go 9, 12 on the D, 9, 12 on the G, back to 12, and then 9, 12, 14. Okay. Now this next one is, see what now I can't remember what I did. Yeah. So the next one is this one. Hey, we're gonna go 12 to 14 on the G, then 12 to 15 on the B. Then you go 14 on the G, then it's 12, 15, 17. Now the one that uses all of our fingers. Now you're gonna go. Here it's gonna be 12 hammer on 15 on the B, then 12 hammer on 15 on the high E, back to 15 on the B, 12, 15, 17 on the high E. So. Now the next one is just going to be 15 to 17 on the B, 15 to 17 on the high E. Then you're going to go back to that 17 on the B, and then it's 15, 17, 19. Then we're going to go. Final one here at last, we've made it. It's going to be 19 to 20 on the B string. Then was this 19? Oh, I'm sorry, it's 17 to 20. And then 17 to 19 on the B, or on the high E. Man, I am all over the place. Then you're going to go back to 20 on the B, and then 17, 19, 22, and then you bend 22. I didn't think I was going to make it through that one. Told you this was a new lick, so. fun to play though. Okay, that is going to wrap it up for today. Now if you would, please give it a big old thumbs up. That really helps out the channel, and just any YouTuber that you watch. You know, liking the videos helps them a lot. You can also share it if you want to. And as always, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget those tabs are over on my website if you want them. And I think that's it. So grab your guitar, bend some strings, and as long as we got guitars in our hands, you know, life's not too bad. So see you guys next time.